blood tonight over the defending champs. Pascal Siakam had the game of his life with 32 points. Steph Curry kept the Warriors close throughout the night. He finished with 34 along the way, but late buckets by Kawhi Leonard and the rejuvenated Fred VanVleet. Round and round it went. It fell. So do the Warriors as Toronto takes a 1-0 lead with a 118-109 Game 1 victory. 50% shooting for the home team. They knocked down 13 threes and played consistently great defense against the Warriors tonight, who managed to shoot just under 44% and didn't get much offensively beyond the Splash Brothers, who combined for 55 points. Post-game coverage underway here on NBA TV. Welcome in, everybody, inside a very loud Scotiabank Arena. Danny Green, part of the attack tonight on both sides. He's with us here immediately. I should introduce the other Hall of Famers on the set as well. Grant Hill, Isiah Thomas, Charles Barkley. Not more important tonight, but important nonetheless. First of all, you've been through this before. Haven't been through it here. What was it like here tonight? The atmosphere was incredible.
The energy was amazing, man, and we needed it. You have a little 5-day break. They had a 10-day break. I think it was in our advantage. They might have been a little rusty. It doesn't look like it looking at the stat sheet. Steph and Clay got going, trying to limit them even more, but we got out and running and playing our type of basketball. A couple series have been different. Going big against Philly, having them slowing down a little bit. Milwaukee, it's been hard to get back to our type of offense, but we got going, we got running. Pascal was at the rim, he was great for us, and everybody else kind of filled in, got some good uncontested looks.
Obviously, your shooting problems have been a discussion over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah,
4 of
tell
23
me about
in
it.
the Eastern Conference Finals. Everybody's been discussing it. You're an important part of the team, obviously, and so they
I try to be.
Need to be out there. Shoot or shoot, right? That's what we hear over and over again. But when everybody's talking about it, it's got to be a relief to get this out of the way and get back to being you.
Definitely. I try not to think about it. My game, for me, where I hang my hat is the defensive end of the floor. Try to be active, try to chase those guys as best I can. Didn't do a great job tonight, but hopefully get better, get the rust off and do a better job communicating and rebounding. But, if I play defense, I know it'll fuel my offense and I'll make some shots when I get open.
Danny, every series that you guys have played, you've gotten better and better each game defensively. And as you said, your focus is on the defensive end. And you sit in that locker room, when you look around, you got 6 players, including yourself, that have been the first, second team all defensive players in the league. And then you got 2 who've been defensive players of the year. How does that make you feel on the defensive side when you know you have to get a stop or you can get a stop?
Oh, man, very comfortable. Knowing that when I'm pressuring a guy, I got those guys behind me with Mark, Kawhi, and Pascal up and coming, Kalo, those guys are amazing, man. But, whatever our scheme is, we figure it out, we adapt, we adjust, and, we make the right calls on the floor with each other. So having that defense out there is our foundation, and I think it helped a ton playing the teams that we played throughout the playoffs. We're battle-tested, and it prepared us for this moment.
You look at your team. You got a chance, obviously, Kawhi from San Antonio. Everybody, America's getting themselves a chance to see Siakam play now.
Yeah.
I mean, most people think he's going to be most improved. What has his growth been like for y'all team throughout the season?
As he should be. Obviously, he had a couple lulls here and there, but we knew he's a great player. He's going to get his confidence back, get his rhythm back, especially against this team where there's not as much rim protection, where he's able to get to the rim. But his growth has been huge for us. And we're going to continue to need him to shoot the ball consistently and take his time, knock down that threes, space the floor. Because in the past playoff series, they kind of played off him and able, when we got a guy like Kawhi, it makes things easy. Everybody's going to be open. So we worry about the defense end of the floor. That guy worries about the offensive end of the floor. We figure it out. If they double him, we know where the ball is going. Everybody knows where it's going. They're going to double him, and we got to figure it out, play good basketball, move it, and find each other.
Dan, you talked about Kawhi Leonard, and throughout the playoffs, he's really at times carried you guys on the offensive end. He had a rather pedestrian game here tonight for his standards, but the rest of you guys stepped up. But you guys, throughout the regular season, stepped up. He was out of a lot of games, load management. You guys had played without him. Just talk about collectively as everyone else complimenting him, stepping up and playing big while he's kind of, I won't say struggled tonight, but wasn't having his superstar game.
Well, we know that teams are going to double him. They're not going to just let him keep killing him. They're going to throw different things at him, and he's finding ways to pick them apart. Get some assists, finding guys, offensive rebound, gets to the free throw line. But with him being out during the season, like I said, I go back to us being, battle tested, and improving and maturing. Our younger guys getting a chance to show themselves, to get some confidence and playing again. Patrick McCaw coming and giving us great minutes. Norm, all those guys had a chance to show themselves throughout the season because when he was out, we had other guys step up.
You know, Danny, when we look at this game, I thought defensively you guys were excellent in terms of the strategic moves that you made. I look at the stat sheet. Steph only got up 18 shots.
Only.
Clay only got up 17 shots. But you know when Durant is out, one of those guys would get up 20 to 25 shots.
For sure.
I mean, I thought the double teams were excellent. Did you guys focus on that coming into the game, or was it an adjustment that you made during the course of the game?
I think everybody in the world knows who the best shooters in the league are. And when KD is out, that their focus is to get those two guys the ball. No secret, you stop those two guys, you might have a chance of winning the game.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'd like to keep Steph off the free throw line, getting 14 free throws. That hurts us. But limiting their shots as much as possible, trying to deny them their touches. But and hopefully make them shoot tougher shots and a lower percentage. They shot pretty well for the most part. But we'll go back to the drawing board, watch some film, some clip, and see what we can figure out and do better defensively.
My last question for you is, tell us about Coach Nurse. He doesn't get a lot of credit. He's got you guys obviously in the finals. Tell us about Coach Nurse.
He's got to get the most credit for the growth of a Pascal Siakam, a Fred VanVleet, a Norman Powell. Those guys coming off the bench and be able to play confidently and aggressively. And I said Pascal being most improved is due to Nick having given us the freedom throughout the season. He's let us all kind of do different things. There's never been a time you ever seen me post up, but I've posted up throughout the season once or twice, and I almost got it one time tonight. But he allows us to play a little different basketball and be free and be confident what we do.
Did you score when you posted up?
And a couple times, not many, a couple times during the season. A couple times.
Hey, stick to the game plan. Shoot it. If you're open, shoot it. Let it fly.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I got one other question for you. Last time you guys played this Golden State Warriors team, when you and Kawhi were together, you were with the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah.
Right? Before Kawhi gets hurt, you're up 25 in the third, and Kawhi goes down. Is there any revenge factor in both of your guys' mind about, hey, we know how to play against these guys, we had them, and now we want to get another shot at playing against them again?
Small part of it in the back of our minds, but I think it's everybody in the league wants to beat them. They're the champions, regardless of what happened in the past. These guys have won 3 or 4 times. They've been here 5 times. So, and it's not going to be easy. We got to take it from them. We're not going to. They're not going to give it to us. So, regardless of what's happened in the past, obviously we know in the back of our minds we had a shot, and it would have been nice to see, or interesting to see, if he would have been healthy, how that series would have went. But we want to be champions again. We want to be the last team standing. In order to do so, we got to stay healthy and hopefully continue to play and not get too happy. These guys, they've been here before. They've been down before. They've been down in many games. They always come back. They've been down in series. We can't get fat and happy and be satisfied. They're still cool, calm, and collected, and we have to be focused.
Yeah, Dan, I was just going to say, you've been on this stage before. You've won a championship before. To the guys in your locker room who have not been on this stage, what do you say after a big game like this in preparation for the next game 2?
I just tell them, this is one, and we didn't do anything yet. We're just protecting home court. We still have to protect. We have another game where we have to protect home court, especially against this team, of how talented they are and how good they are at home as well. We can't let them sneak in and take one from our building.
Congratulations on finding the stroke.
Thank you.
On finding your way to the table, because you're a winner tonight in a 1-0 lead. Great atmosphere. Danny Green, we appreciate your time here tonight.
Thank you, guys.
Let's get inside. Nick Nurse has made it to the podium after a Game 1 finals win.
Reminder to raise your hand, and we will pass the microphone your way. Also, please state your name and affiliation before asking your question. Nick, left side, front. First row with Doug. Thank you.
Doug Smith with the Toronto Star. I guess you really didn't have to worry about how your young guys, Pascal and Freddie, would handle the enormity of the moment. They're both. How do you think they played?
They were both really good. Especially obviously Pascal had a big offensive night. I thought he played with really good composure. Right, he got to his spots and got on balance and was patient and